So you guys have seen Phantom Forces with no textures, something like how myself and Spirals play, which it's originally Spirals' complete setup that I stole. Link to how Spirals plays with the no textures, his fonts and everything in the description. But a guy named DB messaged me on Discord and told me about this Minecraft texture pack. It was made by a YouTuber named Amir, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Link to his video will also be in the description, he's where I got this from. But let's check out Phantom Forces when it looks sort of like Minecraft. So here you can see we're on Warehouse, and I'm sure things are looking a lot different than what you're used to. Now, the textures aren't that greatly in detail. As you can see, all the warehouses will look kind of the same, but I do like how it has a light and dark kind of shining difference. You could see that the changes in the wood types and everything like that, but everything looks kind of clean in all honesty. I think Warehouse is the most simplistic and comes off the best. If I go to a map like Metro, which I'll show you guys later, it looks really wonky. You can see how Roblox building is kind of awkward, and the people who build these maps and everything do a lot of good work to make them flow so smoothly. But let's go ahead and check out a map like, I don't know, Crane Site. So this is actually my first time loading into Elevation here, and I'm kind of curious. As you can see, we've got the Minecraft wood planks as the flooring. These ramps kind of just look like normal logs. It actually flows pretty seamlessly. I don't know really anything about textures or building on Roblox, so please bear with me if I say some stuff that's kind of dumb. You can see everything has a normal blocky look to it. It's weirdly enjoyable in a sense. I feel like I've been so used to Phantom Forces textures and everything like that for so long that anything different is kind of fun. Unfortunately, this map doesn't have a lot of different textures to it, but I want to show you guys a map like, I don't know, Castle Keep, because you'll be able to see the cobblestone and stuff, and I think that looks really cool. All right, I lied. Real quick, I want to show you guys the grass and everything on how this looks because I think it's cool. So let's check out Highway Lot real quick. Look at the Minecraft grass, bro. Oh my god, even look at the trees. This is so weird to run around on. All right, so here's kind of where I'm saying Roblox building gets a little wonky and these textures kind of show it off. Luckily, map builders out there are really talented, so they can mesh all this together with different types of textures, but you could see how things stick out like that compared to over here. They're not as pronounced. Obviously, that one's cut off, this one not so much. And then you could also see the different paths going around here. It's really interesting to me. I'm learning a lot about how that building stuff works, and it just gives me more of an appreciation for how people handle things. Now, these boxes look a little weird compared to other maps. Not too big of a fan of that, but I think these crates have a nice kind of feel to them. And again, here we can see where building gets really kind of awkward. Okay, so here on Castle Cube, I'm staring at this box before I reveal it. I absolutely love this because it gives you that cobblestone feel, and there's even torches around, which kind of make it just look really like Minecraft. It's a really awesome thing to see, so let's go check this out. Look at how clean it looks. Even the torches has such a nice feel to them. It's so weird to see. Honestly, okay, so if you guys didn't know, I played Crunker a while back, and Crunker was really interesting because there was literally like skin packs. You could have a pack made by anyone that can make them publicly, and you could change how your game looked with just a click of a button. Now, this one requires a little bit more effort. You gotta kind of go into your files and paste in the new textures and everything, but is there a big community for like texture modifying that I don't know about that I could look into? Because I love the way that no textures look, and even this. Although it's, you know, everything doesn't flow seamlessly and it can be a little bit weird at times, it's such a new feeling to the game. I'm so used to the Phantom Forces maps. I've been playing the game for 5 years. Having any kind of cosmetic change is just really interesting to me, and it makes things just overall feel a lot more refreshing. This is just absolutely awesome. Even look at the water. This is kind of weird to see. It looks like all like blue stained glass. That's so weird, man. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't change like gun models or anything like that because those are all, if I'm not mistaken, game specific. I don't think there's any way we can change gun models, but I could completely be wrong with that. Again, I'm not too educated on this kind of stuff. Such a new feeling to the game. Obviously, it's not the best thing out there, and Phantom Forces does have some good design stuff, but curious as to what rig would look like, though. All right, rig is looking a little promising on the inside. Is it going to be almost like a pink wool for the walls? I'm not sure yet. So all the walls and the floors on like the interior all kind of has like a wool feeling to me. It looks pretty cool. The insides look really clean. For like flat surfaces and everything like that, I think this comes out really good. But let's go check up top. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna have, when you're up close, that still like pink wool feeling. But look at this, man. It's so, I don't know. It looks so good to me. And yet again, this is where things get a little wonky with it. Granted, this most definitely was not like made for PF specifically or anything like that, but I'm curious as to if someone making a PF specific one how in detail they could get for this. Okay, so I just wanted to show some gameplay running around while on these textures, and conveniently I got rig again right off the bat when I joined, so I'm going to be looking at the same map here, but just to see how it kind of looks, if you guys were worried about like how characters might look on these maps or anything like that. I think my first original curiosity was, do these modify character models at all? Do these modify anything else? Because I genuinely don't know. I'm not into Roblox building or anything. I'm very much just a PF player, that's all. So it's good to see that all these do still look the same. I just got absolutely destroyed by an M231. Well played. Again, I really am curious if it's possible to make a pack that changes character models for you. There was a while ago, or even now, I believe, you could change people's head textures, but I don't know if you could do anything else. For anyone who does know more about this stuff, please send me like a comment or a message or whatever about it so I can learn how in detail this goes. All right, and here's Metro. Again, a lot more kind of buggy things that you'll see, especially on these roof and things where the textures just don't mesh all that well, but on the ground level, not too shabby. Again, huge shout out to DB for DMing me about this and telling me that this even exists. And again, another big shout out to that Amir guy, I hope I pronounced that right, for making these Minecraft textures. They look really awesome, man. Huge props to you. Again, links to Amir in the description, link to Spirals on how to make the default textures, things like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.